This is Lindsay, and it's November 25th, 2024, and I'm just going to do documenting some of this harassment stuff. That's the only reason I'm making this video right now, is to talk more about this harassment, gang stalking. So, I went to the gym this morning, to the fucking gym over there at Highway 78 and over there. And I get over there, and as soon as I walk in the door, there's there's police. As soon as I walk through the door, there's sheriffs sitting there in the waiting room area. Their car was parked out in front, and I'm like, oh yeah, really? So somebody probably, I'm sure this is part of the smear campaign, gang stalking stuff, because probably the fucking narcissist who I pissed off and called him out for his shit over the year and his harassments and sexual exploitation of myself, and basically, so I guess this is all part of the revenge thing. Clearly it's all set up to make me get mad, and I just ignored it. I saw them sitting there, I just ignored it. They were doing a lot of gang stalking stuff to me today at the gym, trying to get me to react to their stupid stuff. I just ignored everything going on around me. And then, what they do, I guess they think that, okay, people are very ignorant. Let me talk about how a lot of people are very ignorant when it comes to symbolism and things like this. People think that, and I've talked about this before in my videos, how anytime I have any kind of jewelry on or something that has any kind of symbol on it, such as this is a pentagram, but people don't understand that a pentagram is not satanic. Just because it's a pentagram doesn't mean that it's a satanic symbol. And that's what the ignorance is of a lot of people who do this fucking gang stalking stuff, is these have a lot of meanings. And it's Star of Saturn, for example, astrology, and that's why I wear it. It's because I'm into astrology. I'm a Capricorn, and you see, this is basically what that symbolizes for me. It's about astrology. It's about north, east, south, west. It's about earth, wind, air, fire, or fire, water, air, spirit. Okay, it has a lot of meanings. It's not a satanic symbol for me. I'm not a Satanist. I've never been a Satanist. I'm not involved with orgies. I'm not involved with human sacrifices. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian. I've been my entire life. So basically these ignorant people who do their fucking gang stalking have decided to obviously put me into some kind of category where they've labeled me as some kind of a Jezebel Satanist, which is laughable, because number one, when I go to the gym, I dress very conservatively for the most part. I don't dress provocatively. I'm not trying to get attention or call attention myself. I go there and I do what I like to do on that treadmill and the elliptical and do some other free weight stuff or whatever, and then I get out of there. And I see all the fucking bullshit going on around me. Like today, it was really amped up. Their harassments and mobbing and little street theater shit was extremely obvious today, big time. And I was just like, oh my God, here they go again with their trying to get me to react with the synchronicity of the timing of the stuff and all that shit. It's like, how much are these people getting paid to do that? And what little acting school do they go to? Because they suck. They suck at their jobs. They're bad actors. I don't care if they work for the fucking police, the FBI, sheriff's department, whoever, community informants. You people are really dumb if you do that. Because I haven't done anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not bothering anybody. I make YouTube videos. I document what I go through. And I call people out for abuse. If you're abusing your power of authority and you happen to be a man, which I've talked about in that other video, then I'm going to say something about it, because I'm not going to tolerate being exploited sexually or abused and stalked by somebody who's a bully and larger than myself. That is to say, a tall person who seems to think they have control over me. I won't put up with that, and no woman should. Okay, so most people are afraid to talk about these things for fear of, you're going to get labeled or ostracized by the community, or people are going to, I'm so used to having people talk about me anyway, and these stupid smear campaigns for so long that I don't really give a shit. I'm in a legal situation right now. I'm fighting for my fucking property. I'm fighting for what has been taken from me, and it's not a joke. I don't appreciate being exploited and mocked by people who seem to think that this is a game. And that's what these people, they think that it's entertainment for them to watch a person go through some kind of trauma involving the courts when it has to do with a dead relative or whatever. These people find humor in these kinds of things, and they'll look for anybody and anything to project their own insecurities, their own anger or whatever, fear onto people like me, because I've actually had to go through this and live it and I'm going through it and fighting, because I'm a fighter. I'm not a passive aggressive person who just walks away from something if I'm being wronged or lied to or exploited in ways that are illegal. And that's what's going on with me. They seem to think that I can't make my own decisions, or it seems like some of these people think that I don't know how to make my own decisions, that I'm incapacitated, that I'm whatever. You know what? You people who are involved with this smear campaign, i.e. flying monkeys of the gang stalkers who are doing this to me, and I suspect it's my own family. That is to say, Carter Armstead Baldwin, my half-sibling, and his little fucking flying monkeys are Freemasonic friends, whoever doing this. Yeah, I see it all going on. I'm not a Freemason. I'm not involved with any organization as far as a member of anything, but I know enough now about these organizations such as the Eastern Star, the Freemasonic stuff. I know enough now about it from educating myself about this stuff. And I also grew up around people who were involved with these kinds of things. Me, I'm just somebody who's an outsider who sees it for what it is, and I don't consider myself to be of anything except somebody who is a spiritual person, open-minded, who believes in God, who has a higher power, and that's it. I don't see myself as some kind of a fucking Satanist. I'm not into human sacrifices. I have a morbid curiosity, which I always have, death in car accidents and cemeteries and funeral homes and that's always been my fascination. But that doesn't mean that I'm a Satanist, because I fucking don't do things that some of these people supposedly do. I've never been involved with any of that kind of stuff, ever. And so for them, these people who I don't even know, to put me into a category of which I have nothing to do with is completely damaging, and it has damaged my reputation, of which who really fucking cares anyway, because I don't have any friends anyway, and I don't really talk to anyone. I have one friend who I talk to on the phone here and there, and that's it. Other than that, you people doing your dumb fucking gang stalking, who think you know everything because you're 25 years old and you're arrogant. You don't know much yet, okay? You're not old enough. I don't care how much education you have or whatever. You don't have the experience that some of us do have, okay? So they go around with this attitude, acting like they know everything, and they're, maybe 25, 30 years old, and they think they fucking own the room of the fucking gym. They have this attitude, and it's extremely pretentious and embarrassing to be around people like that, where they just act that way. And it's like you see these arrogant people at the gym all the time, and I just ignore it. I just find it, like, if anything, amusing. But I don't pay attention. I don't really put my attention on it. But they're trying to get me to react to it in ways of doing very provocative things and whatnot. Just the same kind of shit that these slut fucking cunt women, whores at the Goliad location used to do all the time, acting like little 2-bit slut whores, sticking their butt out, wearing like basically these little halter tops. Very, very provocative clothing for a gym. Okay, I'm sorry, but I still have the same kind of opinion about that. You can wear what you want at your house, at the store, at a party, at a dance club, but at a gym where there's all kinds of people who, maybe there's some hardcore Christians there or churchgoers or whatever. It's a little bit, I find it somewhat disrespectful to go around with the way some of these women are dressed. Okay, yeah, some women like to wear a tank top, that's fine, but you should cover your entire body, especially if you have a bunch of tattoos and jewelry and shit like that. Some of that can be a little bit Look, you know what? It's a fucking gym, dude. But the way they wear whatever the fuck you want to wear, but don't come walking up to me and trying to get in my fucking way and distract me with that shit, because that's what they try to do. It's like these women, for whatever reason, are always trying to distract me with these really skanky, tacky outfits. Tacky, like they wear these little tight shorts that ride up their fucking ass. You know, their butts, cheeks are hanging out of their fucking tight shorts. They wear these little tiny halter tops that basically stop at the bra. Okay, so their entire midriff is exposed, and it's like, you know, why are you trying to get my attention? Why do you want me to react to that shit? What's your fucking point, bitch? Oh, you're trying to get me jealous, trying to make me feel ashamed and body shaming because I'm too ugly to be at the gym or I'm too fat? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to say, bitch? Because there's this fucking bitch there, and I'm going to say that because she's a little fucking slut, who is doing this shit to me all the time there. I don't fucking know her name, and I don't want to know her name, but she goes around with these little fucking provocative outfits on. She's always, she just looks like a slut, like a whore, like a prostitute. She behaves like somebody who has no morals, no respect, lack of education, and just whatever. It's very insulting to do that around people when there's all kinds of different people there. She ought to just straighten up her fucking act, okay? But these people love that, especially the men love that kind of shit because, oh, look, it's eye candy. Look at that girl, you know, and she's with her boyfriend, I noticed, but they're always trying to get attention. They're always trying to get my attention. They're covered in tattoos. She's got a fucking tattoo of which I noticed, it's like some kind of a demon or with a pitchfork, a devil with a pitchfork, a female devil with some kind of a pitchfork thing, like right there. And she's got some big earring thing on or belly button ring or something. It's like, okay, girl, you know, okay, whatever. You know, I would just think that some people, if you have a satanic tattoo like that, and if you're a Satanist, okay, I get it, you're a Satanist and you're a sex addict or you want attention. That's the message that she's telling me, that she is a sex addict, she's into Satan worship stuff, and that she wants attention by the way she acts, the way she's moving, the way these women act. It's like, well, you see what I mean? It's very uncomfortable. But these women, I feel that they have a lack of education or they have a lack of morals and values. Most women, if you have tattoos, fine, no big deal, but you don't need to go around acting like a little fucking slut and behaving like that, like a whore. And it's like, do you have any respect for other people? You're not the only person here. There's a lot of people who are elderly. There's people who probably don't really, I could go on and on, but this kind of shit, they did it to me constantly at that Goliad gym. These fucking bitch women that are Chicana women. Yeah, they look like Chicana Americans, whatever. And for whatever reason, call me a racist, call me a hater, but you know what? What the fuck do you want? Why are you doing this to me? Because I'm the white bitch that you hate. They hate me, and they always have. And you know what? Quite frankly, I don't give a fucking shit what you fucking women think about me. If it's not a black woman fucking harassing me, then it's a Mexican, Chicana, or sometimes a Caucasian. Fuck you all. I don't fucking give a shit, bitches, because I do my own thing. I'm there to work out and get the fuck out of there and not do your little stupid gossiping shit, whatever the fuck it is you do. Grow the fuck up. You know, I don't need to be bullied by some fucking 25-year-old fucking arrogant bitch with her fucking little satanic tattoo and her smacking her fucking gum and just, you know, what the fuck, girl? Go to the goddamn men's tit bar down the road or something. Go back to your dance club and titty dancing or strip club, because that's what you look like. You know, seriously, that's what I think. And it's like, you want my opinion? That's what I think. So don't try to get my attention, because I don't like that. I think that they should have some kind of a dress code there where women should have to cover up their stomach, at least. You can wear your little fucking tank top, but these little fucking halter tops that they wear, there's a lot of men, they're trying to get, what they're doing also is that they're trying to get the men to react, okay? They want attention from the men by wearing these little outfits like that. They want attention, it's obvious, because because you don't dress like that. Maybe at your house in a private gym where there's not a bunch of people, but it's a little bit weird that women feel the need to dress like that at a gym. It's just, I find it strange why women are that, like, your body is sacred, okay? You don't need to show off all your body. You may as well just go naked to the gym. But, I think that women who have respect for their bodies usually cover it up somewhat. Use your imagination. If you don't need to show off every little thing about your body by practically going naked to the gym with these outfits that they wear. It's just skimpy, scanny little clothing, and they look like prostitutes. They literally look like human trafficked prostitutes, some of these women. And that's just my opinion. And you want my opinion? That's what I'm saying, because they're always trying to get me to react to that. I don't want to go to a place every day where that shit is waved in front of my face. I just ignore it. I'm not going to react. I just ignore it, which gets them even more mad. They get really angry if you don't look at them or respond to it. That makes them really mad, I've noticed over the years, these women especially. And it's like they're just immature. They just don't, they're immature is all I can say, is that they don't really have much intellect, obviously. Or they play dumb, or maybe they're little fucking undercover cops working for the perverted police, which a lot of those men are fucking pervert sex addicts. We all know that they abuse. Yeah, don't get me started there. But back to that topic. So all that weird shit was going on at the gym today with these people doing their smear campaign, stalking shit. And this obviously has to do with what I've talked about on my YouTube videos and this legal stuff. I know that that's what they're doing. They're trying to make me crazy and make me feel paranoid and insecure, feeling ugly and old, and all this stuff that these narcissistic psychopaths do to make a person feel like you're worth nothing, that you have no value, that you're too old to be at the gym with, this is the kind of shit these immature people do. And I see it for what it is, because I've gone through this for so many years with the abuse, especially here in San Antonio when you're a Caucasian female around a bunch of mostly Chicana Mexican women, or whatever the hell, Chicana Americans, and a lot of blacks and minorities. But I'm the one who they have to scapegoat for whatever reason, who they hate and bully so much because I'm so ugly and disgusting, by the way I look and whatnot, that God forbid, why should I be at the gym? I'm so ugly. Shit, look at that white ugly bitch with the stringy hair. She shouldn't be here. She's ugly. She's not one of us. She's not sexy. She's not pretty. She's not provocative. So that's the message that they're trying to convey to me at the Gold's Gym. And so it is like a form of, emotional abuse. Like that gym, it's really bad. I mean, I don't even know why I still go there. I go there only because I like the machine, that treadmill, and that's it. And other than that, most of these people, a lot of them are just really, a lot of them are okay, but some of them are just really tacky, the way they behave. But I just try to ignore it. I just ignore it, these people. So, they are doing that to me, trying to get me to react to the police, the sheriffs, like all in their uniform like that, trying to intimidate me. I just ignore it. I just act like nothing's going on. What do you fucking want me to do? Oh, hey, sheriff, what's up, man? Hey, buddy. I'm not a sheriff. I'm not a police officer. I'm not in your little club. So, but I'm not going to disrespect these people, but I'm not going to say anything to them. Why should I, But, I don't even know them. It's like these people have done this big smear campaign on me, and it's all because once you piss off a narcissist who may be involved with the police or whatever, this is what they fucking do to you, and I should know because it's happened to me before several times. And that person I told you, that man who's been stalking me, that sex predator, sex addict, who still was harassing me and whatnot. Well, I come home today, and this is more to just fuck with gaslighting. This is an example of narcissistic gaslighting. They think I don't fucking know about psychology and shit. You think again, because this is a gaslighting. I come home today, and there's a fucking note that this asshole Luis Valdez, I'm gonna say his fucking name because I've already called the police. I've let the police know about this predator stalker, and so I'm gonna say his name is Luis Valdez. That's his name, supposedly. Maybe that's not even his real name, but that's the name he uses. He seems to think that he owns me. He seems to think that I'm an object that he can exploit and mock and humiliate, and like a little doll who needs to put makeup on like an object. Okay? He does, and I've had enough of his fucking psychological abuse and bullying and whatnot. Because it's like, who the fuck are you to think that you can tell me how to live my life? I'm a 50-year-old woman. I can make my own fucking decisions. You're not my fucking handler. You're sure as fuck not my boyfriend. And thank God you're not my fucking husband. So stay the fuck away from me. And, I told this person over and over again to leave me alone. Don't call me. I have you blocked. I'm going to the police. I'm going to do a police report. And he thinks it's a joke. These people think I'm joking around. But no, this is a shit they do to fuck you up, to gaslight you, to scare you, to let you know that they're watching you, because they're immature bullies that can't take no for an answer. Okay, this is part of a smear campaign because you reject somebody and tell them to leave you alone, and this is a kind of petty shit that narcissistic psychopaths do because they cannot handle rejection. Or the word no. Or whatever, and they like to violate your boundaries, your privacy, and everything like that. So this is all for revenge. This is all his trying to get revenge and get even, and it's just stupid. But I come home today. There's a note on this envelope that I ripped it up already and threw it away. But I decided I'm going to make a video about this, and it's like he has horrible handwriting. He writes like a child. I can't even read his handwriting hardly. But this is not, he's left me about 5 notes in the past several months. I could leave these stupid notes when because I blocked him on my phone, but he still had been calling me, leaving me messages, and I even changed my phone number. But he leaves these notes on a fucking white envelope, and this one was like, hey baby, I've been texting and calling you. I've missed you so much. I really want to see you, Lindsay. Please call me, okay? Text me. I want to know how you're doing, Lewis. It's like, okay, so you're getting paid to be a gang stalker who the fuck are you? You know what? I'm doing fine. I was fine before I ever fucking met you, dumb fuck, so fuck off. What do you not understand about that? So I ripped up the fucking note. You can see that he wrote it on a fucking white envelope, and he's always leaving these fucking notes on white envelopes like this, and he's, I just rip them up and throw them in the fucking trash can. I've gotten everything. See, this is, I ripped it up. I don't want to have anything to do with this man because he's a stalker. He's turned into a stalker, obsessed stalker. And for all I know, the guy is still married, or he's gotten married, or he's got a new girlfriend. And quite frankly, I don't fucking know, and I don't care. I already know enough about him and his toxicity and lies that he fed to me for that whole time that I just don't care, and I don't want to know. When something ends, I have the ability to walk away. But what I do is talk about it and document it when they harass. If they come back to Hoover over and over again and harass and stalk, then you're goddamn right I'm going to fucking document it and talk about it. Because I am doing a police report on this person. If he continues his harassment, stalking, does he really think that I'm just going to say, oh, nothing, what's up, come on in to my house, No, it's over. Go away. I don't need to know what you're doing. I don't want to know what you're doing. You don't need to know what I'm doing. I'm making videos like I've been doing for the past several years. Same fucking thing, talking about gang stalking, government harassment. I'm a fucking whistleblower and I'm an activist. And that's not going to change. And you're not going to fucking change who I am. They can try as much as they want to try to conform me to their little fucking whatever the fuck it is, and it's not going to happen. Because I know about human rights, I know about my rights as an individual, I know about stalking, I know about predatory stalking, I know about narcissistic abuse, I know about sex predators. You can't fool me with this shit. Or use coercive abuse or manipulations to try to control me. Because with these motherfuckers, it's all about financial control and sexual control, using your body to exploit you. Because they're perverts and they're sex addicts, and usually a lot of times you're going to find out that they have a drug addiction, which you don't even know about, that they try to, keep secret. They might be a cokehead. They might be that they're an alcoholic. This dude would show up, by the way, speaking of which, he'd show up with fucking alcohol in a flask. And one time he left the fucking thing in my house on purpose. He drinks and he drives and he drinks. He's an alcoholic. And I think he probably does other things. I don't fucking want to know, but I know that he's bad. He's into shit that I'm not into. I'm not a Satanist. I'm not a demon worshiper. He's into this fucking black witchcraft shit that his stepfather does in Mexico. I don't want to be around that shit, okay? I'm not a Satanist. I don't do black magic. And I'm not into that shit. Just because, don't put me in that fucking category of your satanic, witch, demonic people, because I'm not part of that at all. Never have been. Just so you know. Don't fuck with me. So that, I have to come home to that, which, throws me off, because I'm already going through all the fucking gang stalking at the gym and all the bullshit going on there. It's like, what more in one day can a person handle? So they know that. They know that when you're under stress from all the driving, and then there's all these fucking morons on the road who can't drive. So I have to go through all that, just trying to get home alive. So, you can, like I said, keep it up. Keep up your fucking smear campaign, sending out the fucking little flying monkey gang stalkers, whoever the main perp is, your main little fucking handler behind all this shit. It's making you look stupid because I'm sitting here fucking documenting all this shit. You're the ones who are fucking up, not me. You're the ones messing up because all I'm doing is documenting all this petty, stupid shit that you people are trying to do to throw me off my path, to confuse me, to overwhelm me, to guilt trip me, to shame me. What? I don't feel any shame or guilt or anything at all because I haven't done anything. So fuck you, Fuck you. And don't mess with me.